Hey, Miss, I am here. I am strong. I am bold. I am worthy. I am confident. I am courageous. I am chosen. I am divinely protected. I am, and so are you if you know. Hope all is well. I hope you're protecting your energy. I hope you're protecting your peace. And I hope you're vibrating high. So I want to come on with a quick message about whatever toxic situation, places, or things you had to leave alone, especially with people. Whatever if it was family members, relationships, your silence was very key. So sometimes, all the times, society, the illusion want us to think that our silence is a sign of weakness. It's not. Your silence is a sign of strength. So, but when you dealing with people who's carrying low vibrational energy, they'll flip that narrative. They'll call you a lame, or you this and you that because you decided to be silent and be to yourself. For the ones that notice, and if they even care to even notice, or what you got going on. But your silence was very key. They expected you, and your silence, they expected you to cry, crumble, and crawl your way back. That's what they wanted you to do. And a part of them is crumbling because you didn't. You stood your ground. You stayed silent. When you decided to heal yourself and go on your path, you decided to say, enough is enough, right? I'm not going to say nothing. I'm not going to engage. I'm going to let people do what they want to do, and I'm going to do what's best for me. So in that process of you doing that, and there they like, oh, they'll be back. They always come back. And at a point in time, you probably did always go back. I know from personal experience, I went back a couple times because I wasn't fully, I thought I was done. Sometimes you have 1 foot in and 1 foot out, and then, so I went back plenty of times thinking I was done with a situation or thinking I was done with a person. I went back plenty of times, but when you get to that point where enough is enough, and, they still carry that energy of, they expect things to remain the same. Things are not supposed to change. And, when your growth and your journey, everything's going to change. You're going to change every day. If, you're just going to change every day. So they're expecting you to remain the same. So they're like, oh, like I said, they'll be back. They'll this. I don't know what they got going on right now, but they'll be back. But where you shocked them is when you stay silent, and then when you got them calls and them text messages, you blocked them or you just didn't have anything to say, that shocked them. They didn't know how to take that because it's like they're used to people crying. They're used to people crumbling. They're used to people crawling back. You and your energy, you're not doing that. You're not doing none of that no more. So they can't understand why you're not doing what everybody else do. But what they fail to realize is you're not like everybody else. If they had any, any positive energy in them, they would know that you're not going to give off that energy. Your energy you're going to be authentic in your energy, regardless of what's going on, or or you're just not going to you're going to get away from it. You feel like you can't express how you feel in a situation, or you're not going to be around, and some people will still say what they got to say, and a lot of people are not going to be able to take that, but they expected you to cry. Oh, I miss this person. I cry. And then they wanted you to crumble. And once you crumbled, they thought you was going to crumble in your energy. Once you cried, and then they wanted you to get down and crumble and fall apart and then crawl back to them. But you didn't. You ain't cry, crumble. You ain't do none of that shit. All you did was simply be silent. You moved in silence. You ain't let everybody know what you was doing. You just was doing what was best for you. And that's all it's about. At the end of the day, is what's best for you. But because you didn't do what they wanted you to do, you gonna be strange. You gonna be the bad guy. They'll find, what they'll do is they'll talk about you to make themselves, try to defame your character, try to mock your spirituality. Let them keep talking. Let them keep mocking, because they will pay. See, these people think that, for one, they never believed to begin with, and for two, they think karma won't touch them. They think the universe, they don't know how the universe works. And if they do know how the universe works, they don't believe in it. They don't got faith. So that's why they out here doing whatever, because it's like, oh, I can't be touched. The universe ain't gonna touch me. Karma ain't gonna touch me. And it's like, that's where you're sadly mistaken. So it's easier to mock you and what you got going on, because it would take too much work to go inside and see what they need to heal and see they, do the same work that you were doing to be the best version of yourself. But it's easier to mock you and do all that, unnecessary shit to make themselves feel better, in their energy, the world we live in is backwards. Right is wrong, wrong is right. Right is wrong, and wrong is right. So for most part, these energies, people push away the people who do them right, and they keep around the people who do them wrong. So some of these people, you want to keep people around who beat on you and don't uplift you. But when you got somebody who actually uplift you and help you pay bills, you want to push that person away instead of welcoming that person, because that's the genuine person you're supposed to be with. No, you want to be with the motherfucker who knock you upside your head. You want to be with the motherfucker who don't come home at night. You like who? Like, nah. You know, so, but that's all in your energy. You're not the same. You don't carry that. And that's what they want you to do, but you didn't. And be proud that you didn't cry, crumble, and crawl. Be proud of that. They won't hit you with the 3 C's. Nah. Your silence outweighed them 3 C's. Your silence was very key. You know? They were sitting there talking like, oh, she ain't gonna be silent for too long. It's just a matter of time before he come along. It's a matter of time before he do this, or it's a matter of time before he just give in, or before she give in. Nah, it's not no matter of time. It's a matter of time before karma and the universe come back and bite your ass. That's a matter of time on that. But you know, like I said, it's more easier to project all the negativity to look from within. And that's just a big problem we have in the world today. Just people just always want to blame others for, you know, something that, you know, they can fix. And I'm guilty of that as well. You know, I played that victim card. So, you know, you didn't do that. So be proud that you didn't cry. Be proud that you didn't crumble. And be proud when you were hurting in your energy, you did what was best for you. When you did crumble, it was because of the issues that you had within that you had to fix for yourself. So when you crumble from that and you picked yourself up from the issues that you had, you became a different person. You're not the same person. You're not moving the same. You're moving differently. You listen more. You're more observant. You make better decisions. You protect your energy. So all of that, you know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting in tune with that. That's too much work. So for most people, it's easier to talk about you. So that's what they gonna do. But you continue to be silent. You don't got to talk about people back. That's what I do when people don't treat me right, or I pray for them. I pray that they can get away from toxic situations and treat others better than they treated me. That's all I could do. I can't, like they say, you can lead the horse to the water, but you can't make them drink. You can't make nobody, you know what I mean? But just remember, you stayed strong. So whatever anybody got to say, you stay strong in your energy. You stay silent, and don't let nobody ever tell you that silence is not the key, because it is. It's a sign of strength, not weakness. So don't get caught up in the illusion of the society of, because you're silent, you don't have much to say, that you're a weak individual. You are a very strong individual. It takes a lot of strength to ignore what people are doing, especially when people are treating you wrong and doing you bad, and you know it, and mocking you and mocking your spirituality. That hurts. But guess what? You don't have to do anything in return. You could just simply let the universe take care of it. You don't got to lift a finger. You don't have to say nothing. Just let the universe take care of it. It's going to take care of everything. These people think they can't be touched. These people are so caught up in their ego. They think karma, they just think they're going to keep going through this world and treating people fucked up and not have to pay. They are sadly mistaken. So you keep doing what you're doing on your path and journey. Remember, stay strong, protect your energy, protect your peace, vibrate high, and get anybody out your life that's not serving you no good in any way, shape, or form. If they bringing you down or weighing you down, or if you feel like your energy is real heavy in their presence, pay attention to that, because that's probably an energy vampire. I just had to learn about that, because I had experienced that and I didn't know what I was feeling like. And I think it's incubus and succubus energy, depending on, the gender. But, look into that. If you're feeling, heavy in your energy, you're around people where you feel like you just winded, pay attention to that. Because that 9 times out of 10, that's a energy vampire. And you don't want that around you either, because that's their job, is to drain you. And that's exactly how you'll feel. So Miss I Am here. I am strong. I am worthy. I am bold. I am chosen. I am confident. I am courageous. I am divinely protected, and so are you if you know. Continue on your path, continue on your journey, keep vibrating high, keep protecting your peace, and I hope all is well.